believe in the rolling thunder. I believe there are some things we got right. I believe in mutual attraction. I believe in a blood reaction. I believe the mysterious ways of man. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. I believe the white man plundered. I believe the red man blundered. I believe there are some things we got right. I remember the altercation, time to bury those sad erections. United and free, recharged like dynamite. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law is still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. Oh, love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. Well, maybe he's Joe Biden after all. All right, go blue.
Hey, Buck, your balance is good. You've got your original sound, but you could probably, if you could lean your voice into the microphone just a little bit more.
Okay.
As far as balance, if your vocal was just a little bit harder.
I wonder if I took my pick off, if that would help a little bit.
I don't know.
Let's see about that. Yeah. All right. I'll try to do that as well. Where's that thing? Right here? Okay. This is the opposite of the Alan Larson rig. This is very simple and handed to me. And here we are. Okay, here I've figured out where I am on this big set. That's about it for upbeat. I'm sorry. Time to get back down. I believe I better retilt this guy before he falls over. This is a coffee cup with pencils in it. Another technical thing I'm using. There we go. TVs blare in separate rooms. Telephone rings, but it's not for me. It's time for bed and we haven't spoken. Not really. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. I remember when you tried. I met your smile with a sneer. We were doomed from the start. We snuff that candle out. These two rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. These 2 rooms have no doors, na 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 na, but our hearts are locked away. I guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Any better?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're going to be a star, Buck, huh? I think so.
He got his start, his star emerged at 63. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. Most of these are early songs, and when I was writing early songs, I was writing about my life and I was writing about my family. This one's about my father-in-law. Got to pick it up a little bit. In fact, I'm going to adjust my fancy cable here. That'll be better. Little kid, you scared the time we were on the ship. Who you laughing at? You said in your hard twang. A toddler in his mother's arms tightened up his grip. But later by the pool he'd wave and call your name. Phone call this morning said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart wasn't much that we could do. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. But in caring times like these, that's when I miss prayer. A slip, a fall, a panicked call. The distance always extreme. The seasons change, spring turns to fall. The leaves no longer green. Young man smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Muted voices from across the room. Hospital smells and stale perfume. I know what I believe in. There's no need for us to go there. Still in caring times like these, that's when I miss prayer. Phone call this morning said you were in the ICU. Something about your heart wasn't much that we could do. Young man smiling in a photograph lies somewhere thinking about his epitaph. Young man smiling in a photograph. Thank you.
That's a good song.
Thank you very much. Let's see here. Now, this will be interesting, Harry. With this harmonica and this microphone, you might want to advise me.
It's plenty loud, but
I bet it is. The Reverend Jimmy Weaver was a true believer, drank iced tea at the bar, gave praise to his Redeemer. He sat with his guitar, which I longed for from afar. His eyes found mine like some kind of Christian radar. The guitar made me bolder, a blonde Gibson with round shoulders. Jimmy said, look away and pray that you grow older. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Well, Reverend Jimmy was a wheeler. He'd bail out a sex dealer, then take him to church to meet the precious healer. He was a bondsman and a preacher. To his son, he was a teacher. As for the girl, he'd do anything to reach her. She had trouble she couldn't outrun, doings that needed undone. She needed him now. Jimmy came and brought his gun. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Broken-hearted, to learn he was the target. Squeeze the trigger, forgive, but never forget. Squeezing that trigger's just something he'll never forget. Now it's way past time for morning. He offers blessings to the warden. In his hands he holds his Bible. It's not the good book you and I know, 'cause Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel, but his life was just too blue. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Yes, he did now. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy loved Jesus. Yeah, yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus.
Way to
Okay.
go, Buck.
Thank you, sir.
I heard that song somewhere before.
You know, there are some similar songs out there, and there's some of those. Some people might be covering that song. I do not know. Some
Good
people
song.
with a lot of H's in their names.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll have to check that one out.
Okay. You know, this pandemic has really been tough. I've got kids in California with Jen. I've got one in Ohio. My mom's up in Oklahoma. And we were supposed to just stay put for a year. And I'm hoping someday, my God, we're planning, the Ohioans are planning on coming down around July 4th, which is what you want to do in Texas. You want to be sure and be in the heart of Texas for the boiling 4th of July. This is about my youngest. See if I can get the rhythm, the tune, the beat for it. I left you behind the very last time. Said goodbye to Georgia and my peace of mind. I bent low to kiss you behind the U-Haul. You said you'd ride, I said I'd call. Pull on to the highway, I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clearer. Objects are closer than they appear. The miles come between us, time zones change. When I finally call you, your voice sounds strange, but I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness only love can fill. Yeah, I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. Fill it with love. We can fill it with love. I'm still your father. You're my little girl. I dug a well in sadness that together we can fill with love. Pull out on the highway, I check my mirrors. Objects are closer than they appear. Out on the highway, emotions are clear. Objects are closer than they appear. Objects are closer than they appear. Thank you. We're looking at here. Will everybody have time for one more?
You got at least one more, yeah.
Okay, at least one more.
You got like 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay, well, let's do a 7-minute song here.
Or you can do 2, 3.5 minutes.
We'll see how this one turns out.
Okay.
So I've got 2 daughters, 2 stepdaughters, 3 older sisters, and 4 sisters-in-law. And then I come into a man. I'm all girls until that point in my family. So We men are outnumbered by about 8 to 1. This was a song about my stepdaughter. She never meant no harm with her sexy girlish charm. A father's gotta see it that way. But there's a burden to bear when you live your life without a care, and the payment comes due Judgment Day. But she ain't hurting no one. Mama, dry your eyes. She ain't hurting no one, telling harmless lies. She ain't hurting no one. It's all a cheap disguise. She ain't hurting no one. Just me. She told me she loved me, said she'd put no one above me, and I knew then I would see her nevermore. I know I could call her and remind her I'm her father, but we've been through that a million times before. And she ain't hurting no one. Mama, dry your eyes. She ain't hurting no one, telling harmless lies. She ain't hurting no one. It's all a cheap disguise. She ain't hurting no one. Just me. I know she can't hear me. God forbid she ever feared me. Just now she almost seemed to smile. I stole an icy kiss from my scary tale princess and told her I would see her in a while. She ain't hurting no one, mama's burning eyes. She ain't hurting no one, don't listen to those lies. She ain't hurting no one, it's all a failed disguise. She ain't hurting no one but me. No, she ain't hurting no one, just me.
Encore, encore, encore.
Thank you very much. Woo-hoo. You know, there's no such thing as bad audience response. It's like bad PR. Even if it's fake, it's good audience response. Love it. Okay, so maybe one more?
One more.
This one goes to my number one girl. She's 91. She's a pretty sweet gal. You made me smile again last night, just when I thought I never would. It's a gift you have, making things right in my world. So God bless Alexander Bell. Now I have someone I can tell. Guardian angels are hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. First bell got Watson on the line. Now I can reach you anytime. Angel wings, still hard to find. I have to share you, but I don't mind. Sinking deeper into blue. Once again I turn to you. Circumstances of my own choice, I bring them near my mother's voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. You're a comfort bringer, a telephone line ringer, my carrier of choice. You make everything better with the sound of your voice. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Harry. Thanks, everybody, for hanging around. Thank you.